Right, so where we left off in the last video, we just finished looking at St Mary's Church and Whitby Abbey. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to rejoin the video, starting with the Captain Cook Museum, which was actually surprisingly fascinating. I wasn't expecting it to be quite as fascinating as it was. And I know a few of the guys that watch me from Australia, so you'll definitely know who Captain James Cook is. But yeah, this was quite an interesting one. And then we'll move on as the video progresses. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Yeah, so that way to part 2. This stunning old building, and on next to it is the Captain Cook Museum. So that's quite cool. Let's go have a look. So this building is scheduled under the Town and Country Planning Act 1947 as being of special architectural historic interest. Right, here we go. So Peter, my friend in Australia who watches these, who's known me for a long time, much longer than I would care to mention. As he'll be aware, Captain Cook has a strong connection to Australia as well as Whitby. So with that in mind, how's that, Peter? A wicker kangaroo? Right, so this is quite interesting. See, so 1756, that's what was known to be in the Pacific. Not a lot. Once Captain Cook had been around the Pacific, so with maps redone in 1814, you get that. So there's a lot more in the Pacific than they first anticipated, and they didn't realise quite how big it all was. So that's quite cool. Right, so this in sections. I'm going to split this up into bits. If at some point the video quality drops whilst you're watching this, probably if the video is split in part 2, it'll be because I've actually filmed on my phone. I'm hoping I won't, because it's a pain in the backside to edit, but we'll see. Let's go have a look. The old kitchen is actually only just recently been discovered. This is now somebody, whose house is it? It says here, you're entering old John Walker's house, which is the one that Cook knew. This is the kitchen where the apprentices would have eaten, and where the housekeeper, Mary Proud, would have kept the candle ends which she gave to Cook to allow him to study. So there you go. I've actually filmed all of that there for you like that, so if you do want to read it, you can pause the video. Blaze has got something quickly she wants to show you before we go any further. So she's been given this thing with like Bibles of different people, and you have to write them in the boxes, is that correct? Who they are. Do you reckon you'll find them all?
I don't know.
Shall we see?
Yep.
Come on in. Looks like you're ready for dinner. Maybe chicken there, or some sort of, it looks like a pudding, whether it's a meat pudding or whether it's a sweet pudding, I'm not sure. He also looks incredibly serious. So these rooms are colour coded. This is what they call the green room, as you can see there. But right, keep working our way around. See, next we've got the blue room. The blue room looks a bit like maybe like a study, or like where they would have had tea. By the looks of it here, and then the reason I say studies because you've got a massive bureau here. One clock. Stands fire. And then I don't know what's through here.
Lord Sandwich, first Lord of the Admiralty between 1771 and 1782.
So, next door there's a video you can watch about Captain Cook. I'm not going to interrupt the people who are watching it, so we'll head up upstairs. Right, so following the progression of Cook's life, we've got the London room now. So he's moved from Whitby to London.
Daddy, I found one.
And then
Why?
there's quite a lot of stuff in here.
Wow.
I think I'll have to do some research on Captain Cook. I've come away from this visit actually to Whitby. Finding I need to research quite a few things. See, look, the London room in 1755, Cook joined the Royal Navy and was based in London until his death. He married Elizabeth Batts in 1762. Mile End, close to the river and dockyards, was home for his growing family. London was also a source of patronage and advancement. Cook made his professional reputation in Canada, leading to his appointment to lead the voyage in 1768 to the Pacific, which is, as we know, is where he discovered both Australia and New Zealand. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I do need to do some more research on Whitby, especially apparently because the Whitby Abbey has, as I learnt whilst I was up there, a link to Dracula. So, after finding this picture, we now know the stern-looking man stood at that table that we saw at the beginning. What was it about Mr. Cook himself? It was James Cook. That's his painting. Let's say. There you go. Copy made by kind permission of the trustees of the National Maritime Museum. There you go. There's quite a few watercolours here actually. And some hand sketches too, which are quite impressive actually. I couldn't even hope to draw something like that. Look at that. So what this shows essentially is these 3 different voyages you had. His first voyage, which was 1768, 1771, which is the green line. You got the second voyage, which was 1772-75, that's your red line. And then you've got the third voyage and his final one, and discovery, which was 76 to 1780. And he did cover the length and breadth, although he recovered land quite a few times. There's a lot of round around in circles, it looks like, up there. Yeah. There's no other way he was going to find anything, I don't suppose. That's quite impressive though, he's kind of been everywhere, and back in those days as well, sailing wasn't a quick thing, so that's many years at sea. I'd imagine, well, in fact I know, Captain Cook actually spent more time out at sea than he did on land, despite the fact he was a human. So, there's a special display upstairs. I'm not sure what it is. We'll go take a look at that as well. So the special exhibition is different things that Captain Cook would have come across, encountered, people, that kind of thing on these various voyages. So this is from his voyage into the Siberian wilderness of Alaska. You can see here First Nations and the voyages to Alaska and the far north. So you can see there where Siberia is in Alaska, that whole area he voyaged around throughout the late 1700s. And this is from when he was voyaging around the Northwest Passage. This would have been when he first encountered the Aborigines, which are the native Australians, and the probably the Maori tribes actually from New Zealand as well, I would imagine. And you have various bits here from when he was around what we would now class as kind of Lower Asia, really. It's quite stunning the stuff he's come across though. Look at this. These houses, you can see, were pretty basic as well, these people were living in when he arrived. Now we move in to the later stages and more basic things like spoons and knives and forks and such that they came across.
Excuse me.
Yes.
There's a look there, and it shows you what was in the attic.
Is it?
Yes.
Do you reckon it'll work with the camera?
I don't know.
Will it work with my camera? There's a good question. Right, so that's the Captain Cook Museum. We're now off to get some food. Apparently, we're going to eat on that blue and brown boat you can see over there. I don't know if that's going to work out, but apparently that's Erica's plan, so we'll see.
We are at the Royal Fisheries,
I know.
off the coast road.
How's your ketchup?
Ketchup.
Thank you very much.
Yeah?
Get it? Cuts out well.
Down the side, away from the coast, from Whitby Bay. And we've got the 3 different sizes. We have a
That was an
small,
accident.
Which isn't actually that small.
no, a medium,
Big,
Yes, well
big
done.
fish.
and a large.
Right, can I eat it now? Can I eat it now?
And Blaze has got a very funky looking scampi.
If you would stop filming
And
me
you've
while
got
I
onion
was
rings
eating.
again.
And onion rings, delicious. And mushy peas.
Icky.
Oh, it's mushy.
I love onion rings.
I thought it's mushy peas, not mushy peas.
Mushy peas.
You really need to learn to talk English properly.
So,
It's because she's a little bit French. Isn't it pretty?
Oh.
pass, it's cress. It's delicious.
It's gross. Leafy.
Okay.
Right, so that was the Royal Fisheries. Actually quite good. I'm not sure about the pricing yet. Eric is in pain, I'll tell you that in a minute. What I thought would be worth mentioning, however, was that the surprise we have for Paul, I'm not going to have time to go to because we've got to get the train soon. So, when I come back to Whitby, we'll do that. That said, I would like to point out to Paul before I finish the video that, one, the 27th of August is when they do Burning Battle, so that video you've been going on about will be happening soon. 24th, so that's next weekend, isn't it? Yep, so next weekend, Burning Battle. Or this weekend as you're watching it, because this is about 2 weeks before it's released. So, yeah, that will be happening on 24th, and I'll do that for you. He's been waiting for that one. I don't know if you guys even know what Burning Battle is, but there you go. So there's that happening. And aside from that, we'll be taking some look at some bunkers in the not too distant future as well. And I will see you in the next video, wherever that might be. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Whitby for having us. You have a very stunning town. I will most definitely be back. There's still plenty to see here. Whether I video that or not is a different matter, because we'll see. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.